Hi everyone. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh my god. Always an issue. Can you guys see me? Oh my god. I am so sorry about the quality today of my stream. Oh, I'm using the camera. And my hair, whatever. We're not going to talk about the aesthetics of everything going on right now because whatever. I know I look like a ghost. What is going on? Okay, maybe I could I really want to put the light up here. Maybe it could go like up here. Oh gosh, way too much. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. If I bent it backwards like this. Okay, please. Okay, I'm moving the camera away. Okay, you think this is good? Oh gosh. Okay, I dearly apologize. Think this is good, guys? Rookie, how are you? Rookie, are you doing okay? I was thinking about, oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Is there any way to fix this lighting? Rookie, are you okay? I have severe trauma from breaking up or your relationship. What happened? Gosh, this is horrible quality, horrible lighting. This is terrible. Let me go see how it looks on Twitch. Twitch.com. Let's see. Gosh, I look like a ghost. This is terrible. It's so unbelievably bright, but if I turn it down, it just looks like bad quality. Okay, I'm gonna turn on I'm gonna turn on the light in the background. Okay. Hopefully this works. No, that didn't do anything. Well, guys, my eyebrows look terrible. I always forget to brush them right before stream. My eyebrows are really, whatever. We're just ignore the aesthetics of everything today. I'm gonna put my hair up. Gosh, this is terrible. Why did I? It's like nothing is ever perfect. Nothing is ever Why do I have a bald spot? Why is it not perfect? Oh gosh, I don't have a bald spot. Should I just pull all my hair back? Oh my gosh. Forehead reveal. Again. Jump scare, guys. Jump scare. Putting all my hair up. Just whatever. Whatever, I don't even care. You know what? If people have to see my enormous forehead, you know what? It's fine. Because at least you don't have to see my stupid hair. I'm going to put earrings on so I look less bald. Okay, let me put earrings on. Okay. Please make me smile again, Rookie, what's going on with you? What's happening with you? Okay, putting on hoop earrings so I look a little bit less bald. And I don't want to hear anyone say, the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hole. Shut up, because you know what? The girls with those itty bitty tiny micro hoops, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know what they get into. Those are the girls who are the worst ones of all. So I don't want to hear. That's not even a true statement. I like big hoops because that's, first of all, everywhere where I live, that's what everyone wears. And I like the fashion of where I live. I like the fashion of where I live. I like the jewelry of all the people that I see wearing where I live. Like, I actually, you know what? I've never lived anywhere where I actually enjoyed, like LA, Virginia. Oh my God, don't even get me started on Virginia fashion. If you have a personality, if you have style, if you have a sense of fashion and you know how to look decent, don't go to any southern places. Don't go. Unless it's like Georgia. I feel like Georgia is like the most fashionable of all southern places. But yeah, don't go to a southern place if you have a sense of style, because you want to look glamorous, you want to look good. Sorry, my earring closed up. I'm gonna have to pierce my ear right now, guys. All right, guys, I'm about to pierce my ears with my earring. Hold my breath. Bug. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wiggle it in. It's gonna bleed a little bit, but you barely ate today, rookie. You know what? When you're barely eating, when you're too sad to eat anything, that's when you don't hold yourself to any dieting. Just eat something, even if it's like unhealthy. Eat your favorite food. Somehow. Sorry guys, my earrings are literally. But what was I gonna say? So Virginia, like, I always had a sense of style. I grew up in Virginia until I was 11. I always had a sense of style. I always wanted to look glamorous. I always wanted to dress up. That's always how I've been since I was a toddler. Literally, I have pictures of a toddler as me dressing up really fancy and like wearing cool things and putting cool things together. I mean, it looked like a mess, of course, because I was a toddler. But that was before I learned real fashion. That was my amateur days of, not that I'm like a fashionista, okay? I'm not. I don't have a bunch of like cool, this is my Ed Hardy stuff that you guys get me. These are honestly like my coolest fashion statements that I have, but what I'm saying is, like, if you want to look good, you go into any restaurant in Virginia. It could be a sit-down restaurant, and people will look at you like, and laugh at you. People will make fun of you, and no, it's not in your head. Don't even. It's not in your head, because they will actually say it to your face. They'll be like, they'll call you a diva, and apparently that's an insult. I love to be called a diva, because that's what I am. But people in the South will always insult you like that. When I got my my earrings. When I got my passport in Texas done, I went to when in Texas, I kind of lived in like a metro. What's metro even mean? I don't know. It was like a suburb, like city-ish area. And to get my passport, I actually went out a little bit into the country to is it UPS, I think? To a post office store, like a little bit into the Yeehaw area of Texas. And the guy who took my picture was like, shoot, guys, I think my earring actually cleared. I think it actually closed up. Are you guys sending bits and not hearing it? I had my sound off. Wait, let me redo this. Oh, I need to get the board set up. I'm gonna set up the board, guys, once I get my earrings in.
I have to go because I can't think of any insults.
Bye, Alex. Thank you for the bits. Did they drive yee trucks? Yeah, and I always made fun of them, and now what do I drive? A truck. A Ford F-150, so whatever. Poetic justice. I have always received karma in such interesting ways. If I say, haha, that car looks stupid, then for whatever reason, a year later, I'll be driving that exact car, so. Guys, I think my earring really did close. Hence car, you're such an intellectual. Carmen, do you love me? Yes, of course, Rocky. Of course. But yeah. I'm getting my passport done, and this yeehaw guy was like, looking at my driver's license, and I look fantastic in my driver's license photo, by the way. I just hope everyone knows I'm so photogenic at the I almost said Airbnb. You see, my brain is broken. Me and Melissa broke our brains looking at Airbnbs yesterday at the DMV. No, yeah. I just think everyone should know that, but I went, and he was looking at my driver's license. He's like, "Is this your diva pose or something?" And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." Oh, wait a minute, that wasn't a compliment. Like, I always realize too late that something's not a compliment. And then he took my picture for my passport, and I looked amazing. Just so everyone knows. Anyways, so then he was like, "Wow, you're really trying to pose." I was wearing almost no makeup. I can show you my passport photo. I put on like some, like, the lightest bit of foundation. You can look at it, probably like the smallest amount of eyeliner. You can look at my passport photo, and it's bare face. It's bare face. And he was like talking about me trying too hard or whatever and making jokes about it. Because that's what Southern people do. Unless you're in Georgia. And I think Georgia, weirdly enough, is the only like Southern place where people are a little bit glamorous. I mean, I haven't been all over Georgia, but like I've been to like the Atlanta area. I know that's not a good metric of the southern parts of Georgia, but I would say in the southern parts of Georgia, like when you hear about like a glamorous dressed up like southern person, usually they're probably from Georgia. Anyways, let me try to get my earrings in. You here to yap, I'm here to yap back. I love it when you guys yap back, because what's an enhanced ID, Joseph? I love it when you guys yap back, because then what do I yap about? I run out of... You might not think this is possible, but I actually do run out of things to yap about. When... Get this earring in! And I am not about to get my ears re-pierced right before Costa Rica. I can't get in there. It's gonna have to go in on its own. Texas has a lot of fashion stuff too, same with Utah. It's not really the South. Yeah, it really depends where you go. In Texas, of course, I was in the Dallas area, so Dallas isn't really known for like really southern people who are gonna judge you if you dress nice. Like, you go to Dallas, you go to the city of Dallas any night, and there's everyone dressing up. It's a city. So I didn't really have a good metric of Texas, except when I ventured out of the city a little bit, which was not far from where I lived. Like, you could go, I mean, like, you drive 10 minutes in any direction in Texas, and you're in you're in a rural area. So Jack, reminds me of your middle school years. Your middle school years must have been really cool then. I did it. I think we're almost about to break through the skin. I can only wear like silver in my ears. I'm allergic to jewelry. So when I wear these cheap earrings for like more than a few seconds, they get rejected. My ears swell up. But it's worth it. But my silver, the reason my ears are closed up is because I lost my silver ones that you're supposed to keep in your ears so that they don't close up. I want to get my belly button pierced really bad, but since my skin is so sensitive to things like this, my ears are having a bad enough reaction. But then again, like, when I got my ears pierced when I was 16, I did not, like, you know, I'm so close, guys. I did not take care of it, I think. very well. Most painful I ever felt was getting a tattoo along my spine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I didn't even say hi to everyone. It's better than a real ID, which everyone is going to have to get with a driver's license. I need to figure out why they're even doing that to begin with. Oh gosh. I think it really closed up. I'll use these turtle ones. These are kind of like... I think it really did close up, guys. What if I just had one earring? No, I can't. I have to get it to work. Then how am I going to go to Costa Rica if I have an ear that doesn't work? I'm going to Costa Rica in like 2 weeks. I don't know what all these things are, Fritz player. I don't even know what all these things are. Gosh. Guys. Do you have a sewing needle and a friend? I think I really did it this time. I pierced my ears when I was 16. They should be healed by now. I'll just do this. Mean? You haven't even actually seen me be really mean. Not many people even know what I'm really like when I get really mean. So, whatever you think you know about me, you don't. So, yeah. Stop talking to me. I hate my brain. What? You should hate me more. You should be more scared of me. Okay, let's try different earrings until one goes through. No one who sees her mean is here to tell the tale. Literally. At least one person knows. At least one person knows about me. Yo, streamer, what have you done? You look amazing. Oh, thank you. Types in via unpaid chatter, real person. Unpaid chatter. I don't pay my chatters. Someone else must be paying you to say these things in my chat. Who's your boss? Okay, you can't say that in chat, Masab. You can't say that. Should start a revolution. We should. I said that on stream and then everyone said that I was gonna get arrested and that's illegal to say that you're gonna start a revolution. I didn't realize that was even illegal. I thought it was legal to do that. Then how else do people do it so much in other countries throughout history? And in this country. I'm pretty sure there was one in this country. So if revolutions are illegal, then how come that they did one like 200 years ago? I forgot who it was. Was it up against the British or against a revolution means you're against yourself, right? Well, I don't know which one was a revolution. Okay. God, is my ear bleeding yet? Because sometimes they succeed. So revolution really is bad? Gosh. I'm so sick. My lymph nodes are so swollen. I don't want to turn to the side. Well, here I am turning to the side. But do you see how, like, that's me mewing. That's me mewing. Do you see how swollen they are? I think treason does carry the death penalty in the U.S. Wait, what counts as, wait, then what's treason? What counts as treason? The death penalty? No, I did not say that. Oh my god, I literally, Jackie Balls, what he just said about me, I did not say that. I did not say that. Don't write that down. I did not say that. Not subscribing to me is treason. That is true. And I'm going to report you all to the IRS if you don't subscribe to me. Anyways. Gosh, I need to get this to work. No, I never said that. Clip what? I never even said that. So, me and Melissa have booked 2 Airbnbs for Colombia, and both of them have been canceled. I have watched horror movies in the past. I used to date someone who really enjoyed horror movies, but I never enjoyed them. I was mortified every time I watched one. I legitimately had a psychosis episode after watching one. They're interesting. I think they're enjoyable. Like, oh, this is interesting. Like, they're enjoyable, like, on an interesting level. But afterwards, I'll literally have psychosis. And for weeks to months, I will have so many problems sleeping. I'll have such bad anxiety. Which ones? I watched Incantation, Smile, well, a lot. I can't remember. The more mild ones that were more enjoyable, they didn't really, like, scare me, like, long term. The most enjoyable ones were, like, the Conjuring series. I actually liked The Nun, and nobody else liked The Nun, and probably I liked it because it was not that scary. I probably liked it for all the reasons that people hated it. I just enjoyed watching a scary movie that wasn't, like, horrible. Hereditary was really scary. And for some reason, Smile was also really scary to me. Another scary one. I see, like, this was my issue. The guy I was dating, I was like, like, we can't watch any more horror movies because I'm having these, like, I'm getting, like, psychosis. And if you don't know what psychosis is, like, it can come in all types of, like, I don't even know if I've had psychosis for sure at least once, which was brought on by melatonin. Yes, melatonin can cause psychosis. And it's like, it's basically like a paranoia. It's almost like you have a schizophrenic episode that lasts just a few hours. For me, like, when I had the melatonin issue, like, it was like 8 hours. And you take drugs? No. I've never taken drugs because that's what happens to me when I take melatonin. Melissa, speaking of you, welcome into thank you for rating. I'm trying to get an earring in. Do you see how red my ear is? My earring hole closed up. But the skin is so thin. Like, it just is the smallest bit of skin. Welcome in, guys, to a shout out to Melissa. Guys, go click her name and follow her. I don't know if my shout-outs are working. Thank you for the raid. Psychosis is a very scary experience. Sad for those who have to take medication to keep... I can't imagine having, like, a mental disorder where that's always happening. Like, you know when you take weed and you green out? I think that might be a version of psychosis, but I could be wrong. But yeah, for me, when I take the melatonin, I started hallucinating, extreme paranoia, seeing things, hearing things, like that. I kind of would get that after, on a more mild level, but just more paranoia and just freaking out to the point where I could convince myself something was in the room after watching horror movies. Like, I have really bad, like, issues after watching scary movies. My ear is in so much pain. Greening out only happens the first few times. I can take dabs non-stop and it would just kill my lungs. And then I'd go to sleep. Interesting. So I couldn't watch horror movies anymore. And the guy I was dating, the way he convinced me to go to watch a horror movie is he was like, we're gonna watch a romantic movie. There's this romantic movie that came out, and I got movie tickets for it. And so I went, and the first thing that happened in the movie was somebody got stabbed, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, the way that the movie was all set up and stuff, like, the way it was happening, I was like, this feels like, when does the fun part start? Like, it's just really glim. It was the hand, the one with Talk to Me. And I was like, this is really, you know, kind of a depressing horror movie. I mean, romance movie. And then, like, in the first, like, scene or something, the person got stabbed. And I turned over to him and I was like, wait, what is this about? And he was like, just keep watching. I was like, okay. Oh, gosh, okay, my, do you see how red it is? I think it's a lost cause, guys. Oh my gosh. That is so stupid. Why must you do that? What is the point? Anyways, you know what I just realized? You can't even see these words up here. That's crazy. I would never do that, to be honest. I can't believe he would do something like that. I'm so masculine for that. It's been 20 minutes. You do not have a hole in your earlobe. Let it go. But, like, I'm going to go somewhere. Like, I can't go somewhere without being able to wear earrings. I've had my ears pierced for 5 years. Why did it only now close up? I don't understand. Hi, Sunny. Briscoe, I think you need to come to terms with your earlobe is not pierced. Briscoe, I can't accept this. This is horrible. I'm just gonna have to, like, put this in here and just, like, you know, put it as far as it will go and just hope it stays during the stream. Maybe I just need to wiggle it around. Maybe, yeah, it just needs a good wiggling. Just needs a good, like, I'll just, you know what? Like, it's not in all the way, but it looks like it's in, and that's good enough for me. Guys, I had some stories I haven't told you yet. You should get tattoos. I feel like I would look awful with tattoos. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like I would look so bad with them. Look how wiggly it is. It is gonna fall out at any moment. You look like you have 3 kids with those hoops. What is your problem? What is your problem? Use an ice cube. No numb. Your ear so it's easier to breathe. Break the skin. I think I'm gonna have to do it myself. I'm not paying $50. Where did it go? I'm not paying $50 just so that they could do a little half piercing. Little itty bitty tiny itty bitty piercing. Like, it's only half of the hole is there. The green stuff is matcha so I could stay awake. So what was I on about? You have a headache? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, I've come to realize, normally I stream at like 9 p.m. Eastern time or something. I just put part of the earring in my hair. This is insane. I'll put them both in halfway in my hair, so like, oh, it came out. Did you try pushing from the back? I think that's literally the part that's a good question. I can't even find it back there. You know what, Melissa? Let me try a little harder to try from the back. But I think that's literally the part that's like, you know, closed up. Okay, let's try going from the front. Hammy can pierce it for you. Oh my gosh. Mecha Steve! Mecha Steve, thank you so much for the donut, for the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Can you see what's going on? I'm gonna put you on the board once I get the board out. Sorry, I haven't been good at putting the board in the background at the beginning of the streams. No, I can't play the guitar. Well, a little bit, but I haven't in so long. Yeah, we're gonna look at I was about to tell the chat. We booked an Airbnb in Colombia. They canceled. They said somebody else was gonna be there on those days. Then why did you say you were available on those days? Whatever. Not my business. We book another one. Same thing happens. So what is going on here?
ORT, please stop stabbing me. Please, for the love of God, just stop stabbing me. Please, pretty, please stop stabbing me. ORT.
No. I'm gonna stab you as much as it takes to wear an earring. Do you see how small my earlobes are too? Piercers really hate my earlobes. Yeah, I have big ears, but I have small earlobes. I have enormous ears, but small earlobes that can't be pierced. Should I put the board? I'm gonna put the board here. I'm moving really slow, by the way, because I worked out my abs yesterday. Yeah, guys, I worked out my abs yesterday. I feel a little bit sore. Yeah, guys, I'm feeling sore. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Oh, Mecha Steve. Literally the reason I got that before. I don't know. I feel like I already have a six-pack. So I was working out in front of the mirror yesterday, as I do, because I refuse to work out any other way. It always has to be in front of the mirror not because I'm checking my form, but I need to make sure I look amazing while I work out. But it's neither here nor there. And I saw my abs, got a glimpse of my abs in the mirror, and I realized I haven't been working out my abs in years. And I have abs. Like, my stomach is right where I need it to be. What am I even doing? So I put the weights down and I went home. Because why would I try it hard to look how I already do? So I went home. I use dog psychology for abs. Really, Briscoe? I want to know everything. Mecca Steve, thank you for subscribing. Briscoe, tell us how to get dark psychology. Tell us how to get dark. Tell us how to get abs from dark psychology. I am a bit sick. I have great abs. They're just hiding under the fat. Literally same. I had the worst dream. And then I woke up and I was like, wait a minute. What do you do when you have period pains? What you need to do is lay down. Here, I'll draw a diagram. I'll draw a diagram for you. This will help. Obviously, the obvious. Take a bunch of ibuprofen. Okay, this is not medical advice. Don't sue me for this. I am not a medical professional. Do not take this advice. But what I do is, personally, I take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen because that's the only thing that works. 800. Or I take Tylenol, and I've heard to take Midol. But here's what you're gonna do if you've done all of those things. To me, I do all of those things and I'm still in pain. So, okay, I'm gonna draw a diagram. So. And then. Okay. So. Okay. So this is how you need to lay down if you have period cramps. Okay. So. All right. So, what you need to do is elevate this. Okay. Elevate this right here. Get your butt and your lower back. You need to release tension from that. So, get pillows, get something, prop it up to look like this. And you're going to use your knees. Put more pressure on like the knees area to like hold up. It's way more comfortable than this might look. It will relieve it so much. You just want to relieve pressure from there when you're laying in bed. So what is there? It's your lower back and your butt. And if you want to, I don't think you can say butt in chat, but you can say, bottom, behind, to be polite, okay? And only say it in a appropriate manner, okay? Because you're gonna get banned if you say something weird. It's best. Bonus points. And an educational matter, yes. This is all educational. Okay, so you can have a little pillow on your head if you want. Probably best. Put a little pillow there. Then you're gonna want to keep yourself warm. You might get cold and hot flashes, as I do. Get a hot pad if you can, if you have one, and put it right here. If you don't have a hot pad, my hack is to get a big mug of hot water. It could be boiling hot. No, hot water. I just rest it on my stomach. Helps a lot. Helps so much. And put lots of blankets on yourself. I'm currently taking an herbal mixture. by a girl a girl that I follow, and I love this girl. I love this girl to death. She's like an underground YouTuber, and she's underground because she never posts, but I get it because she's mysterious like that. She's like my favorite YouTuber, and she has like 10 videos, and she made this like supplement, and from watching, you know what, I never buy supplements from people, but I'm gonna try it from her because, you know, why not? I'm desperate. It was an herbal tincture of like things that will help your hormones and stuff. So I'm taking it. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah. So yeah, this is what you do to relieve periods pain. Don't move, of course. You need to get a servant. You need to get someone who will serve you food, because you can't get up. You're going to be in an enormous amount of pain. You have to lay like this for about 5 minutes before you actually feel the pain start to dissipate. And you know what? Let me put this more into perspective of how it's actually a little bit higher. So it's kind of more like that. So, you could also make something like a teddy bear and make it damp in the microwave. Interesting. Like a cloth? That's smart. How long are your legs? You get the idea. You get the idea. Pineapple Menace! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you for subscribing! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wait, can you guys still see me? Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for am I still missing an earring? I'm going to turn this to black because you know what? No one can even see this. What the heck? What the oh. What the Why does it look so low quality? Can you guys see this? Is it just on my screen where you can't really read it? Let me see. Oh, you guys can see it. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, is there a black outline on my video? It looks like there's a black, like 2 black walls. How do I fix that? Why? What's going on? Change the resolution. I can't even. Oh, shoot! I can't change my resolution while I'm streaming. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, Pineapple Menace. Why is everything pink today? I don't know. Pineapple Menace. Pineapple Menace. Thank you, Pineapple Menace. Can we try one more time? One more time. Okay, guys. Ow! That really hurt. It went under my nail. Why are my eyebrows low-key giving Eustace? Low-key giving Will Poulter. Low-key giving. Okay, I have a story to tell you guys. Tell me yes or no. Are the Hollywood elite after me? Can we do a poll in the chat? Are the Hollywood elite after me? Are they trying to add me to the tunnels under LA? Can we do a poll in the chat? So basically, what happened was I was at the airport of LAX. Probably Diddy's favorite airport. And there's a guy there. And he stopped. He came up to talk to me, but I was on the phone, and then I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was trying to talk to me. And I had to hung up the phone anyways, because the call was failing. It's probably his doing. Probably manifested my call. Earlobes go. That is so perfect. He just did 22, 22. Wait, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh my God. For the love of God, please stop stabbing me. What have I done for you to deserve the stabs? I'm not Caesar or anything. Why are you trying to stab me so many times? I can do it, Brusco. Earsco. It must be done. It's for fashion. Okay. It's so like... I think I legit... Lemon, hi! Lemon, there's someone in the chat I want you to meet. Lemon Vernon, meet Sunny. You guys are literally the same person. Sunny is the Lemon, Vernon of Mel's chat. Hey, Lemon Queen. Hey, Sunny. They even both have yellow usernames. You guys are literally I farted. Yeah, Lemon Vernon and Sunny are like haters. In a way. Or just very honest people. Who knows what they are. We're both big haters. Duh. We are each other in an alternate universe. You guys are literally like... But we make sense even though we are truthful. I don't know about that. I don't know about making sense part, but yeah, you guys are definitely each other in a different universe. Sushi roll! Sushi roll! Do I want to go back to LA? I do. I do miss LA. Wait, guys, I'm gonna take a picture to see what it looks like. Sushi roll, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to add you to the board. Oh. Think that worked. Oh, that just got my hands. That just got my hair. It's not... Sushi roll, thank you so much for subscribing. Flashbang alert. Sushi roll. Okay. So anyways, this guy stops me. And he's like, excuse me, do I know you? And I was like, maybe. And then he was like, like, you look familiar, like I've seen you somewhere before. And I was like, oh, it's probably because I do TikTok and like Instagram and stuff. I post videos on there. Is it from that? And he was like, I don't have TikTok. And I was like, oh, Instagram? And he was like, no, I don't have Instagram either. Well, you look famous. You look like you should be a famous actor or something. And I was like, really? You think so? And I was like, that's so funny. I was like, you really think that? And he was like, yeah, you should be. Like, have you ever thought about acting? And I was like, no, well, I mean, kind of, but I would be a terrible actor. I would be such a bad actor. And he's like, no, like, I can tell you'd be a good actor. You should really get into acting. And I was like, wait, what, Mecca Steve? Are you serious? And I was like, an actor? Sushi roll! Thank you for subscribing! Yeah, so I was saying, like, I'm a terrible actor. Like, I know I would be a terrible actor. I'd be too aware of the cameras. I would just be, like, overanalyzing my emotions or whatever. Barusco! Thank you for subscribing! Wait, it didn't even alert me yet. Sorry. Spoiler alert. Brusco subscribed. What did he even say? What did Brusco even say in his message? I hate how it doesn't read you guys' sub messages out loud. Kind of hate that. I need to figure out how to make that work. But, Brusco said, you already know what to do. Flip the board upside down. Black and... I don't know what I was doing with the red one. Anyways. I had this teenager when I was in... Wait. I had this teenager when I was in LA for a few years ago post with me thinking I was some famous YouTuber. I said I wasn't. He said I look famous. Told him I did more. I should start saying that when people, because this is the second time someone, okay, in his defense, this is the second time someone's come up who does not recognize me at all. They're like, I've never seen you on TikTok, I've never seen you on Instagram, but you look so familiar. Are you a model? Are you an actor? Like, where have I seen you before? And I'm like, the only place would be TikTok or Instagram, and they're like, well, I've never seen you there. I'm talking about like a model or like this is the second time this has happened to me in LA. Okay, hold on. Left hand, cursive, brew, goes, go. Oh, lemon! Brusco, I did it! Brusco! My ear is low-key giving Donald Trump. My ear is low-key giving Donald Trump. I don't know who that is, Lemon. What was I even saying? Oh, okay, so he's saying that, and he's like, then he was like, well, like, I don't mean to, it's kind of weird, like, I don't really know how to, like, slide this into the conversation. I know we just met, but I am a director, and I've worked with a lot of actors, I've done a lot of things, and, I've worked on the Hunger Games, I've worked on this, that, Twilight, like, he was naming a bunch of, like, movies and stuff like that, and I was feeling a little bit suspicious this whole time. I don't know if I should feel suspicious, like, I don't know, but, and then he was like, he said he lived in New York, he said he's made billions of dollars, and then he told me his name, and I looked him up on whatever. gosh, I need to post on Instagram. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I was supposed to post it 6. God! It's so bad when you miss your posting time. You guys just don't even know. You guys don't even know how bad it is when you miss your posting time. Okay. Okay, guys, what do I post? Tell me, what video do I post on Instagram? What do you think people on Instagram would rather see? Okay? You can go on my TikTok and watch them, I guess, but I'll just show them too. What will people rather see on Instagram? This one? Since I was a kid, I've been the gym. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist. So tight all over my body. Okay, do I post the Ellie edit or this one? Yes, the allegations are true. I used to meow at people when I was a kid and run on all fours. But I don't think that should define you. So which one should I do? Which one do you think Instagram will like more? I'm afraid if I post Ellie that people won't even know it's me posting. They'll just see Ellie and like, I'm afraid. The edit, I said, okay, let's do the edit for now. Okay. Thursdays can be like, you know, Tuesdays are the days where my posts do the best. Thursdays can be like, you can experiment a little on Thursdays. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Okay, this one, like... Oh, did you guys see me spit a little? Ew. Ew, what's wrong with her? Did y'all see her spit a little when she talks? Have you ever heard of this thing called not spitting when you talk? Say it, not spray it. I'm gonna say the same thing I said on TikTok. My dog Ellie sit kinda strange, but she chill. I'm gonna say that. Dog dachshund. Funny dog? Should that be a caption? Funny dog? Funny dogs. God, this is so hard finding hashtag funny dog. I'll do funny dog edit. No, there's only one dog in it. Dog edit. Or should I do edit? Okay. Lawrence? ... It's true, Ellie does have a benign tumor. He's not doing some kind of witchcraft on her. She really does have it. Satire, cringe. I'm looking at my hashtags, which my hashtags are so cringy. It's so cringy to put hashtags on your stuff, but whatever. Satire, cringe, dog, dachshund, funny dog, edit. Okay. Edit cover. What should the cover be? Should it just be her sitting like that? Or should it be me? Should it be me? Because like sometimes when I post stuff from my account and it doesn't involve me, then people don't want to watch it because they just love me that much. Should it be me in the beginning? Just that. Okay, I'm posting it. What's going on with my For You page? I don't remember following this person. That's the video, by the way. It was not a thirst trap. I swear. It sounded like it. I'm posting it on my story. I'm sorry, it's just when she sits like that, it's so funny. I don't know why, but it's so funny to me when she sits like that. Like, guys, is it funny? Am I the only one who just like thinks that this is funny, or is it just like when your own dog does something that it's way more special to you? Never seen a dog do that? Okay, me neither. Okay. Why does she do that? Why does she do that? I have this one friend who's like weirdly and insanely and unnaturally photogenic. She's had no work done. No work done. She's looked the same consistently forever since she started posting online. It's like wrong for someone to look naturally this good. I feel like you have to be nerfed in some way, but she's skinny. Like, you know, me, we're both the same size. We're like the same height and weight and everything, so that's right. But she's skinny. But on top of that, she's small forehead, perfect teeth, perfect eyes, perfect eyebrows, and her hair looks like it has hair extensions. Can you guess what ethnicity she is? What ethnicity am I describing? Persians. She's Persian. Persians are the most like not like how are you born perfect? They always have hair looking like they have hair extensions. Always. They always have tiny I just wish I had tiny. They always have tiny little foreheads. Beautiful eyebrows, of course. Like the hair genes on point. And they're like, well, it's like a gift and a curse because I'm really hairy. You can take hair away, but you can't add hair. Okay? You can't add hair to your eyebrows. You can't add hair to your hair without a lot of work. Like, all you need is a razor and you're fine. The rest of us need hair extensions, hair transplants, eyebrows, eyebrow tattoos. I went to a Persian restaurant on a date. And everyone in the restaurant was beautiful. Everybody. I've never been in a room with so many pretty people. And even like the little kids had hair, like there was like this, like I would say she's probably 6. She had hair the same size as her entire body. Like her hair coming out of her head was like probably the same size, height, and width as her. She's so lucky. When I was her age, I was bald, so that should get that should get. What was the food like? It was the best food I've had in my entire life. The food was I had lamb chops, lentils, hummus. It was literally the best food I've had in my life. What about the servers? Were they Persian? I don't know if they were Persian. I couldn't tell. I should have asked for their ancestry results. I'm kidding. I don't think they were. I feel like my server, I almost said my Persian. My server, I think he was not Persian. Is that blood on your finger? Oh my gosh, no. That was from the marker, thankfully. I was like, oh. You scared me for a second though. Oh my gosh, Sunny and Lemon Vernon, I can't even, my brain can't comprehend that you're 2 different people. I literally cannot comprehend you're 2 different people. Domestic short. I forgot there's a cat. I have a friend who got a Persian cat mixed with, I think it was a Persian mixed with a rag doll. And Siamese. And it's like the cutest kitten in the whole world. What do you guys think about buying, like, designer cats? What do you guys think of that? Do you think it's unethical? Or do you think it's like, oh, you're supporting keeping a breed alive? I think it depends who you get it from. I think it depends who you're getting the breed from, but then some people could say, well, like, there's so many cats without homes out there. I don't know. Sorry, I keep sniffling. That's really gross. If you have the money, I don't care as long as they're not abused, right? My cousin has a designer cat. I was seeing a girl so there's this influencer. I've kind of been keeping up with influencers a little bit. But I don't know enough about them. Okay, so there's one named Brooke Schofield, which, as much as I know about her, I'll see clips where she's really funny and down to earth. But then, like, there's just moments of her where it's just irritating. Like, something, she did something. Oh, you know what it was? People uncovered all of these tweets. And people uncovered all of these tweets about her, like, being really racist. Or making racist jokes. It was, like, racist jokes, like, what was it? It was, like, something like, what did the Mexicans say to this? To the bean. Like, it was, like, something really, like, okay, like, that's not even funny. Because the thing about racist or edgy jokes, or, like, yeah, the thing about edgy jokes is, like, if your defense is, like, oh, it was a joke, it's like, then people wouldn't actually, if it was actually a funny enough joke, if you're gonna make, like, a really edgy joke, it has to be funny. Or else it's just gonna be, like, really, like, it has to be really funny. Like, Theo Von is a good example. He's constantly saying edgy, offensive things. But he makes sure it's funny. So you're not seeing people, like, cancel Theo Von, he's, racist, or he's this or that. Like, cause, like, you laugh. So if you say something racist and you're like, oh, it's a joke. Her jokes that she was making were so unfunny. If you're like, it was a joke, then people wouldn't even be mad about it if it was actually a funny joke. So if you're gonna do that, make sure it's funny, because then people wouldn't actually care. The fact that people care show how funny, the fact that people are mad about it show how unfunny your joke was. So don't even say it was a joke, because then people are just gonna think, like, wow, you're unfunny in general. Yeah, but only people who like dark humor even watch Theo Von. The difference with Brooke is she was 16 and tweeting weird stuff. Yeah. Are you saying, like, sorry, I misinterpret comments so much, and I'm so sorry, and I always need so much clarification. I'm so sorry. But wait, so are you saying, like, Theo Von, he, like, caters to his audience? He's always been like this, but Brooke was, like, being weird when she was 16, and then she, like, tried to change, and then, like, rebrand as, like, this clean girl, like, influencer. I don't know. Like, she like, and now her audience is just women, and what is their audience? Like, women who enjoy gossip, women who enjoy, I don't know. It was wrong because she was doing it to be hurtful. That's what I felt like. I was like, it's not even, like, you can tell. Okay, you can tell. Like, you don't even need to, like, intellectualize it and be like, let's break this down. Was this bad or was it not? Like, you don't even need to intellectualize it. Like, you could just feel it. Like, and I learned that because, like, of course, I'm online all the time I've been reading comments on Twitch and Discord for, like, years now, and I've gotten to understand some things. But, like, a lot of people, like, say things with, like, undertones of, like, you know what they're doing, and then they'll be like, well, technically it was a joke, or technically, saying that by itself isn't even that bad, but it's like, we know what you're trying to do, banned. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really, like, into, like, canceling people, because it's like, because I could be canceled. Oh my gosh. I think anyone, like, there's nobody who's perfect. Literally nobody who's perfect. Even my most, like, you know, politically correct friends and my most liberal friends, if you recorded all of their conversations, okay, like, okay, I don't think anyone is, like, above being canceled, but, like, but, you know, sometimes you just see enough of someone online and you've seen enough of their behavior that you just don't no longer respect them and you don't really care to watch them anymore. So that's kind of how I feel about Brooke. It's just like, I liked her because I was seeing all these clips where she was really funny and she said something like, you know, I'm not going to go into detail about this, but she said something really funny about Matt Rife. Not funny, but like her rant about Matt Rife really hit home because what Matt Rife said about her was hitting home to me. Because I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not gonna elaborate why I was upset about what Matt Rife said to her. I'm not gonna elaborate on how guys say that about me all the time. I'm not gonna elaborate on that part, but
It's oversaturated. 90% of people accused of being racist aren't racist. The Al Sharpton that cried wolf.
I think this girl is. I mean, okay, I'm not here to cancel anyone. I'm not like a gossipy person. But she got canceled again because she said she found a bangle and like walking around on the road and brought it home, like a stray bangle, and kept it. And everyone was like, oh, okay, we see what you're doing. You obviously adopted that. And everyone was canceling her for buying a bangle. I don't know much about those cats except for their personalities. Like a bracelet, like the cat, like those really exotic looking leopard pretty cats. I would never get one. I think they have horrible personalities for being a pet. I don't think they're meant to be pets. They're kind of like bordering a wild animal. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Having an is a bit. Wait. I'm sorry. Let me look this up. Bangle? Am I saying the right thing? I'm sorry. Bengal cat? I could be saying I said car. Bengal car. Oh yeah. This cat. Uh-huh. The Bengal cat. Yeah, so she got one of these and everyone was like, yeah, that, we see what you're doing. You did not just come across that on the streets. But I will say, I know people in LA who said that you actually do come across some of these in neighborhoods. Like, they get out and they're escapist cats and they'll find a way out of your house, and when they do, they just roam. So I wouldn't like put it, but anyone who's buying one of these cats tattoos them or something or puts a chip in them. So I don't know how, I don't believe her either, but they're a breed. They are expensive. Yeah, I knew one person who had two of them and he said they were like $2,000 each. Oh yeah, we can emote now. They're really pretty, but yeah, they're like borderline wild animals. Yeah, they're not exactly house cats. Caracal cats are scary pets. You can keep those as pets. What about Bengal cats? I know the balloon scared me. I know. Hi, Mike Moore. Sometimes I like randomly will say hi to one mod and I never say hi to the other ones. And I feel really bad. I'm like, oh, I said hi, Mike Moore, but did I say hi, Mathan? No. Is Mathan chop liver? Is Mathan just chop liver? Yeah, they closer to feral genetics for sure. Yeah, I have a friend who got like a ragdoll. You know, I just already told you the mix of it. It was like ragdoll Persian Siamese, and it's like a perfect cat. Like, it's a real pet cat, and it's cute. I don't know. I don't really know much about cats, but I know a lot about dogs and adopting dogs because that was my fixation as a kid. I was absolutely fixated on adopting dogs. I read literally every book at the library, chapter books, every book, everything involving dog training, dog breeds, dog anything. Like, I learned anything that I could about dogs because I wanted one so bad. And also, like, I think I got interested in psychology as an extension. Like, okay, when you have an interest and you don't know you have that interest yet, so you're drawn to things that kind of involve that interest, and then that evolves into the real interest you had all along. Like, I was drawn to history in college, and I loved history so much, but then I realized the reason I liked the history classes so much is because the history teacher was a teacher of American labor history. So, like, of course it starts with slavery. So, the way that he explained it, like, slavery to now times, I don't think like, my history teacher really made me, like, realize slavery is not fully gone. Like, they've figured out how to keep it in some ways, but that's a whole story for another time. But he was like, he was specialized in, like, labor history. So yeah, I said slavery already, but then the industrial revolution and, like, the history of businesses and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is so good, I want to major in history. And then I realized it was actually just business, and I majored in business after that. Never went to go on to get my bachelor's, but you got the idea. And now I'm like, that's my real fixation. So my fixation was dogs. What I really was fixated on was psychology and human behavior. And I learned about human behavior, weirdly enough, by dog behavior, and I learned how to read human body language because I was so fixated on learning dog body language, and I would read books all about, like, dog body language and what different things mean. And then that taught me, like, then by extension, I ended up just starting getting interested in human psychology. Like, but yeah, I was really, really fixated on dogs so much. Like, I learned everything that I could. Can I tell you all the information now? Maybe not. But some of it I do. But yeah, my point is I don't know much about dogs. I mean, cats. Mostly dogs. And goats, of course. Goats was my second fixation. And a little bit horses, but there's still a lot I need to know about horses. Don't you have some books to read or something? Why are you talking so much? This is my outlet, guys. If I don't talk to you guys 3 times a week for 3 hours straight, then I'm going to talk everyone's ear off. When I was a kid, everyone told me that I talked too much. Some people enjoyed that I talked too much. Like, when there was younger kids or just other kids my age, they would, like, sit down in circles and listen to me talk and tell stories. And there would be, like, up to, like, 10 or 12 kids just listening to me tell stories. And I remember this older kid was, like, shaking his head, and he was like, why are they so interested in what you're saying? Like, I don't understand. If there was a job to be a storyteller and talker, that would be your job. That doesn't exist, but that's what you need. Like, and it's so funny because that's literally what I do now, but my grandma used to say I talk too much. And I talk a lot. Like, I talk a great amount. I talk a great amount. And so if I don't talk to you guys and get it all out of my system, then I'm just going to be talking so much to everyone else, and everyone will never want to be my friends. And you know what people like? People like when they talk to you. People don't like it when you yap their ear off in person. People like to hear themselves talk. So people don't really enjoy being around someone who's always talking all the time. It's good on the internet because we're on the internet because we need stimulation. We feel lonely. We feel like we need something in the background. We want, like, a lot of you guys also watch me because we have a whole community here. You want to be part of a community. So it's perfect on the internet, but in real life it's just a little bit annoying to hear me talk about all this stuff. Straight up. You like this? Honestly, I really love listening to people talk, assuming it's not just empty stuff with no meaning at all. Right? I love listening to people talk too. Because you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from other people. I'm the opposite because a person that talks too much and catches you alone never lets you leave the room. I get that. I'm just digesting waiting to poop, to be honest. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say? Not funny, Brusco. That's not funny prank. The story never ends. Please consult Mathan for structuring a podcast if you make one. I would be so bad at structuring a podcast, so I would need that so bad, Mathan. There's, like Kyla and Melissa are telling me, like, we need to start a podcast, but I'm like, that would be an absolute fail if I was involved in it. I would not be, I'm not an organized enough person for that. He's not a ginger, he's a blonde. You know what's more offensive than liking a blonde guy? Liking a ginger guy. So don't call him ginger. That's so true, free mayonnaise. He's blonde, Brusco. Yeah, Brusco. Where did you even get the idea that Jensen Ackles was ginger? That's disturbing. Been a yapper since 5, literally. I would tell my brother so many, like, my brother would ask me to make up stories, like, to tell him, like, I would tell these really elaborate, like, story time, not true stories, but also not lies. It was, like, fictional stories. Like, it would be, like, me and our friends, we became, like, the president or something, and I'd be, like, telling these, like, really, like, funny stories about our friends, like, you know, kind of like fan fiction. And my brother would listen to it always. He would just be so quiet listening. And my mom would be like, Carmaxlla, stop. Like, he does not want to hear you talk all the time. And then my brother got sad. And then he said that he wanted me to keep going. My mom was like, what? Why do you want to listen to this? Because it's just nonstop stories and stories and stories. How interested were you when you discovered the Pavlov effect? I don't know what that is. I need to pee so bad. I was so curious serious on people's choices. Do you have a man and do you calm down when you're with him? If in his arms, are you like a cat in a sweater? Good question. Good question. Anyways, good question. When I was young, I would always ask people new crazy stuff, like, if a robber made you choose between saving your mom or brother, who would you choose? I would ask myself that, and then I would get so stressed out, and I would, like, need to come up with the right answer to that question, or else it would actually happen, and then I'd freak out about my answer, and I'd be like, so you want your mom to die? That was constantly running in my head all the time. And then it developed into compulsive lying. Oh, no, I've always been told I'm a bad liar. I really don't, no, I'm not a good liar. I can't lie. And they'd be like, you're not a good liar, Carmaxlla. Like, it's, like, as if, like, that's a bad thing to be that's a bad thing to be a bad liar. Like, at least you know I'm lying. You want me to be a fantastic liar and you never know that I'm lying? Okay. Those hypothetical scenario questions are my favorite. You can go to wild places with them. No, I hate them. They're not my favorite. They stress me out. I think I just tended to learn more towards saving my sister because I don't know, actually. You always had a person that you need to save, that one person to save. Is your life that complicated? My life is so not complicated. My life is so chill. So linear. I need to pee so bad. I am so stuffed up. Man, what's it like to be able to breathe? I have to go to the bathroom. I have to pee so bad. Sorry, my nose is stuffed up. It like kind of itches on the inside of my nose. Ugh. I'll be right back. I remember once I made my nephew cry because I asked him. That's a question that would make me cry. Okay, I'm gonna go pee because I have to pee so bad. Okay, BRB. BRB, guys. Guys, update on the Ellie video we posted. The metrics are not looking good. In 30 minutes, it only got 600 likes. Normally, it would be to 1,000 likes by now. Or 2,000. We're cooked, guys. The Ellie video destroyed my analytics. Wait, I was gonna show... Okay. Okay. I have a bunch of random jewelry here. And... Okay, let's see. Can we find... My rings are here! Wait, I had rings this whole time. I thought I lost you guys. Oh my gosh. See, these only look good. You only want to draw attention to your fingers if you have nails. So I guess I just stopped wearing these because I wasn't... No, I don't wear nails. You know. So cute. I'm bringing these to Costa Rica for show. Analytics are made to make you crazy. Just post what you like or find funny, I promise. But it makes me so crazy because I'm like, now I could now my basically brings down your so you have a percentage of interactions to follow ratio, and brands look at that and then they pay you based on your interactions to follow ratio. So every time I post something and it doesn't do well, I lose so much money. Ooh, this would be like a good necklace to wear with this. Hold on, let's try it. I forgot I had all of these things. You already another chip goal? You ain't playing around. So you know who's not playing around? Melissa, because she has... I can't wear long necklaces like this because I have an extremely long neck. Melissa is, ooh, for the ops. Melissa and I have decided right after Costa Rica, we are going straight to Colombia. And that is why there's a dono goal for it. Yeah. And I also, if the dono goal goes, oh, I really want to get a digital camera. Guys, I think you're right. I think I will get that one that you guys told me to get, the Sony Alpha 6400. I was going to go in 2020. Oh, Costa Rica, you were going to go in 2020? Have you actually gone since then? I found her from Sin who doesn't bother to stream. Oh no, is Cynthia not streaming that much? Hi. Well, sometimes I'm not the best streamer either. If I'm being perfectly honest. Okay, I'm going to try to find my pointy... I only have one because I lost one of them. My pointy silver... Do you think this is cool? This is like... It was a $10 necklace, but I think it looks really cool. I think it would look cool with this outfit because of the gold. Not in my color palette, but... I think makes my neck look too long. This might be offensive to wear a cross. I always see like people commenting on, it's always Instagram reels. Like if someone dares to wear a cross necklace, they're like, take that cross off. You know you don't own crosses. Actually, you know who owns them is the Romans. Are you Roman? Like they're always like, take off that cross. You do OnlyFans. You do whatever. Like you don't deserve to be wearing a cross. So annoying. And I think some OF girls just wear it now because they know they're going to get engagement of people saying that. So you're actually just encouraging. I don't know if you were born yesterday or you really just don't know how algorithms work. I'm pretty sure they're baiting you, first of all, and second of all, why? Like I can't stand people who do that. Who like want to dictate other people and what they wear and what they do. Like, you know what if someone's not hurting you, like do what you want. Do what you want. But I guess like it could be offensive or whatever. I'm trying to think of like I'm trying to think of other religions where like what would be the Jewish version of that? Like wearing a Star of David? I don't really see that. I don't really see a lot of people who are not Jewish wearing a Star of David just to like piss people off, but they don't do that because you don't see people in the Jews in the comments talking about take that off. They know that they're not going to get a rise out of them, so they know who they are going to get a rise out of: Christians. A hijab. I think, you know, according to the internet, I feel like it's offensive no matter what. Like, you could actually be Muslim and wearing a hijab, and there will be people in the comments being like, you're not wearing it correctly. You're not wearing it correctly. You, you don't deserve to be Muslim. Like, I think, like, for that, like, no matter what you do, you're going to get hate for it. Wow, you're wearing a hijab, but you're posting online and you want attention, even though your hair is covered, but you're posting online for attention. Wow. They still kind of get the same reaction, even if you, especially if you are Muslim. I know Muslim girls who just recently just stopped wearing hijabs. Because, like, they can never, like, be perfect enough. Like, they'll never be enough. Like, it'll always just be, like, something they're doing wrong. They're not Muslim enough. They have an Instagram. Therefore they want attention. They're trying to get attention from guys, even if they're posting literally covered head to toe. There's real, and it's just like I've known Muslim girls who just get exhausted by it, and they'll be like, if I can't do anything right, what's the point in this? What is even the point? Apparently I can do nothing right. Everything I'm doing is wrong. Even though I'm literally covering my hair. Literally covering my hair or face. I don't know. Sorry, I've been ignoring you guys' comments. Literally baiting you as well. What a time to be alive. Yeah, me too. Literally nailing you to a board and making you hang there until you die was their favorite team thing. I know! And not only that, I think to me the most interesting part about that is the fact that they, I forgot, the something way. Can you guys remind me what it was? It was like the entrance to Rome. So when people walk into Rome, they see all these people tortured and dead or dying. And they're like, this is what happens if you mess up here. So if you come in our city, we're gonna and you're on some kind of shenanigans, you're gonna end up just like them, and it makes people act right when they come into their city. That's really brutal. But also at the same time, I would, if there was no laws, I would do the same thing with my ops. You walk into my house and you see all of my ops crucified in my front yard, and you know who you shouldn't be ops with, me, because I crucify all of them, and I hang them upside down on crosses, and I screw their nails and their hands and feet into the cross with nails, and they die. You know what you die of from crucifixion? Drowning. Did you know that? You die from drowning in your own blood. That's the cause of death. Your lungs fill up with your own blood. So, it's really awful, though, that they did that. But, if that was in modern times, then it would probably be more controversial for me to be saying all of this. But, oh my god, could you imagine if that was in modern times, like some country was just doing that? I'm sure, like, there's a version for it if we think. I'm sure sure there's a lot of things, but when that's a thing, like, you shouldn't joke about it, and I'm kind of joking about being crucified, but good thing that happened a long time ago. But no, it was dark. But yeah, I think the most interesting part was they just did it for everyone to see, so that other people didn't cross any lines. Nobody was coming into their city with some kind of shenanigans. Oh, the wheel. I would love to. I think I was actually watching HBO Rome. I think I watched like I'm sure I watched a lot of it. I'm pretty sure I haven't finished it though. Did they use that accent as well? Someone said burqas are the new bikinis. Literally, by the way some people act, if a girl posting a burqa online, they might as well be by the way people get so upset about it. Like, there's this whole controversial thing where a woman, I think she was in a burqa. I'm pretty, if my memory corrects me correct, she was in a burqa and she was pregnant and she was showing her pregnant stomach. You know, like what women do, they get pregnant. Oh my god, Rome Scout!
You weren't there. Things needed to be done. ORT.
Rome Scout. Can you tell us about your experiences in crucifying people, Rumsco? But yeah, she posted that on Twitter with her pregnant belly. And everyone was like, you whore. All these Muslim men were like, you whore. Like they had like a meltdown over it. And they're like, you can literally see your figure. Her pregnant figure? Yeah. Her pregnant figure? With her baby? Pregnant women are sacred. I swear, yeah. I swear, don't do anything to a pregnant woman, because I like the karma for messing with a pregnant woman. I've always believed this because the stories my mom would tell me about how people treated her when she was pregnant versus how they turned out. But be careful how you talk to and treat pregnant women, because I swear the karma is so bad. Let me tell you one story. So this is really dark. All the stories my mom told me about this were dark. My mom was pregnant when she was a teenager. Sad story, but whatever. She had a lot of haters because she got pregnant, of course. Because you know what people hate more than anything? Pregnant teenagers. But like, okay, you shouldn't be getting pregnant as a teenager. No! Of course I'm not going to say that's okay. But if a teenager is already pregnant, are you going to be like, still mad about it? It's already happened. Now the best you can do is support her. Unless she's like, I'm going to have more kids. Okay, then she's, you should help her in other ways after that. Just, like call a mental institution or something after that. But like, if a girl accidentally gets pregnant as a teenager, like, and you want to be like, what's wrong with you? Like, you still want to be like hating her for it. Like, the time for hating, the time for that has passed. It's already happened. Now you just got to support her and be there for her, because I'm sure it's a really isolating experience. And like, I actually can't imagine a worse fate. I can't for life. Actually, maybe becoming like disabled. But like, it's almost kind of similar to being disabled, because you're now not able to do all the things you're supposed to do at that age. And then you're kind of literally disabled because your body has been destroyed. But people hate pregnant teenage girls. Not the boys, though. Not the boys. If a boy gets a girl pregnant, and I would say, like, if a teenage boy gets a girl pregnant, but it's never a teenage boy. It's never. You never, like, it's weird. You know why it's, like, so rare to be, like, meet a teen pregnant boy? I wonder why that's rare. I can think of a reason. But, no, if you know why it's so rare to meet, like, teenage boys who have a child? Because most of the boys getting these teenage girls pregnant are like in their 20s. Right, Apple Menace. So I don't understand. I'm always seeing like teenage girls who had a baby, and people in the comments are like, "Let's not normalize this. Let's not normalize this." This is and they're just like so mad in the comments, and it's like she's just like living her life. I don't know. I don't know what you wanted her to do. Like, she put the baby back up there. It's out. You want her to put the baby on Craigslist or something? Like, what? What do you want her to do now? It's already happened. So, anyways, let me tell you a dark story. There's a million of them, but I think this is the most interesting. My mom was always very pretty. She was just always pretty. And she always had guys obsessed with her. Like, she had guys who would call her and say, I'm in the woods with a gun to my head. I'm gonna kill myself if you don't go on a date with me. She's always, her entire life, had men obsessed with her. I can't go anywhere with my mom without some man coming and hitting on her. So, when she was younger, she was pregnant, and there was a guy dating a cheerleader who was like, when so-and-so, my mother, when Carmaxlla's mom, yeah, he knew I would be born one day. My aura was that strong. So he's like, when Carmaxlla's mom is, sorry, when Carmaxlla's mom gives birth to the baby, I'm gonna date her and marry her and help raise the kid. He said that to his girlfriend. That's how obsessed with my mom he was. And he had this like filler girlfriend who like he didn't really like that much, but like was of course like just, you know, to have a girlfriend until my mom was available. Messed up of him to say, right? Well, it gets worse. His girlfriend was a cheerleader, so she was huge compared to my mom. And when I say huge, I mean like taller, muscular. My mom was always very dainty, small, petite. She's 5'5", but like she's always been under like 110 pounds. Always 100, under 115, I think. So these girls were really tall, muscular cheerleaders compared to my mom, who was tiny. And they all made a plan to murder her. She was bedridden by this point because she was pregnant. She couldn't walk. She was bedridden. She was about to give birth. They made a plan to murder her. They had this whole hi, Squabbershaw, so early. Squabbershaw, I was gonna say, do you feel like this is a bad time? Because I feel like so many people can't show up at 5. Because a lot of people are getting out of work at that time. So, do you guys like 9 p.m. Eastern time better? Are they in prison now? Well, I'll tell you what happened to them. I think they'd rather be in prison than whatever what their fate ended up being. Excuse me. The boyfriend found out. I don't know what the boyfriend did to protect my mom, but the boyfriend found out and stopped it somehow. I feel like it was in a violent way. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't want to get the details wrong. I don't remember. The boyfriend stopped it. He found out, stopped it, told my mom, or the girls told my mom. I don't know how my mom found out about this, but she was like in imminent danger. From all these girls who were literally made a plan to kill them. Her. Then, like, what, 10 years later, my mom finds out she never kept in contact with any of these girls or anyone who knew these girls. Randomly, I'm telling you, this was karma because, like, it was, like, almost a magical thing that had to come together for my mom to even find out about this. But she found out in the news that the girl of the boyfriend, the girlfriend of that boyfriend who started this whole thing wanting to kill my mom, she had been murdered by her husband while she was pregnant. Beat to death. The same way she planned to kill my mom. The same way, which is beating to death. She was beat to death while pregnant, which is never okay. I would never think that's okay, but it is very interesting that she planned to do that to my mom, and the same thing ended up happening to her when she got pregnant one day. And my mom told me everything that happened to every single person that treated her bad, who bullied her or said mean things to her when she was pregnant, when she was younger, a teenager. She told me about all of them and what they said and did, and then what ended up happening. I feel like that's the most prominent story she told, the thing that stuck with me the most, because it was wow, that's super dark. But all the other ones were equally, no, I don't think there's anything even more dark than murdering a pregnant woman. I don't think there's anything more dark, but they were all dark. But yeah, pregnant women are sacred, and be careful how you treat them. Be careful how you talk to them. Be careful how you talk to them. That's all I'm gonna say. And I heard those stories as a kid, and I always had the saying, if my mom ever had a friend who was pregnant, I would go massage her shoulders or massage her feet, or can I help you with anything? I was trying to create good karma. Sorry, it's windy outside and something just hit my window. I'm on the second floor, by the way. Third floor, actually. Yeah, I dyed my hair, and a lot of people are telling me I look terrible with this hair color. I'm gonna get a tan as my last resort to see if this hair color, it looks like a wig. I know. But I'm gonna get a tan. I'm gonna get a tan before I go to Costa Rica, and hopefully a spray tan. Does anyone have any spray tan advice? And karma isn't real, right? Sometimes I wonder, is karma real? Is it not? Because I see some people get karma and some people don't, and it's really frustrating. So I don't know. I think it is real. But I feel like some people are exempt to it. I've known some really terrible people who do the worst things and they're just thriving. It's almost like even they have good luck. It's almost like the more bad things they do, the more good things happen to them. So I don't know. Orange Carm. No, I'm so scared to be orange. I think I'm gonna get a green spray tan to avoid the orange. I'm gonna get a green one. The Grinch. Oh my god, never mind. That's true. You never see every moment and second of people's lives. You're right about that. I was telling you guys I was looking in at influencers and stuff. Well, I don't know. Okay, so there's this other influencer. I'm sad that Sunny and Lemon aren't here because they would probably know who I'm talking about. But anyways, so there's this influencer named Alex Earl. She's just blonde Miami girl influencer. I don't know what she does. I think she's just kind of famous for doing daily get ready with me, come to the store with me, But I saw her because I saw this lady who was I'm sorry, it was a girl. It was a girl. Not a guy, a girl. Who was I'm sorry, but Alex Earl trying to be this fashionista, dressing up, and I did go look at her outfit. It was this all leather Matrix outfit that she wore to the Super Bowl. And she's trying so hard to be this fashionista, this she's into fashion and stuff, and just stay in your lane, girl. You're not the fashion girl. You're the cute, chill, influencer girl. You're not the fashion girl. And so Just stay in your lane. I'm like, what? And then everyone in the comments was like, yeah, it just felt so unnatural. It just looked so unnatural on her. And I like had to go look up who Alex Earl, like, look into her stuff more. And like looking at that video they're talking about. You know what like makes me so mad that other girls do sometimes? They like, this is a mean girl thing, and now mean girls are really good at, mean girls are kind of like guys now who they'll be like the rapiest, worst guy you ever meet, and then he'll be like, I'm liberal, I like women's rights and stuff, like they're like, I'm into politics, I like women's rights, women are so important to me, I'm a feminist and liberal, and then they're the most like worst abusive person you ever met. That's kind of how mean girls are now, and they'll be like, I'm a girl's girl. And then they talk like that. But the most frustrating thing is everyone in the comments didn't see it as a mean girl. They're like, yeah, why is she trying to change? You're a woman. You should stay in your lane. Like, women need to stay in their lane. Women need to stop. Women need to stop going out of their comfort zone and trying new things. It's just, stay in your lane. Stop trying to do new things. Stop trying to branch out into other aspects of your personality. Is that what it is? Personality? I didn't realize you had one of those because last time I checked, women don't have personalities. They have categories. And they fit into a category, and if they go outside of that category, you're not a woman anymore. You're trash. Yeah. You're trying to get into fashion, but that doesn't make any sense because you've only ever been like, get readies with me and stuff. It's not clicking. How can you be interested in new things? I don't understand. You're a woman. I don't understand. Like, this is how women talk to each other now. And then they'll be like, I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl. You're not a girl's girl. Anytime a girl says, I'm a girl's girl, oh my god, I knew this girl, and I've already talked about her. She was always talking about, like, girls girl and girl power and stuff, and, like, she ended up being the most worst, notorious. She was jealous of me the entire time. You know why? Because I was better at Call of Duty than her. I had a better Discord server than she did. I was better at Call of Duty. I was a cooler gamer girl than she was because I had a cool Discord server with all of you guys in it. And I was good at COD. But not amazing, but better than her. And she was so jealous. And she would always, while we were like friends, she would always do these weird things. The first thing that was weird, she talked to my boyfriend at the time about the type of porn that she likes to watch for like an hour. They like talk about porn that she like, the type of porn she likes for like an hour. You think that's normal? Do you think what? And no. And I don't know if that was to like seem cool, like, I'm a girl, I watch porn. I'm a girl, but I watch porn. Like, I don't know if it was like trying to be like that, or if it was just like, you're one of those like insecure girls who only need to go for other guys' girlfriend. I don't know. You need to like prove to yourself that not only can I get a guy, I can steal one from a prettier girl than me, a cooler girl who's better at Call of Duty and has a better Discord server than me and has more followers than me. Yeah. That's what I'm proving to myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brusco. Because he told me about the conversation they had after, and I was like, he was like joking and laughing about it. I'm like, I'm not laughing. I was like, you know who's not laughing? Me! Why would you be talking about that? And the moment me and that guy broke up, like I look like I have a pineapple on my head. The moment me and my boyfriend broke up, not the second, not the day, not the millisecond, not the week, not the month, the microsecond we broke up, she unfollowed and blocked me on everything. What did I even do to you, girl? How did you even know that fast? How did you find out so fast? How did I know that she did that so fast? Because she left my Discord. And I got a notification. I was like, wait, she left? That's weird. And I checked. She won him. Sometimes it's like, the thing is, those girls sometimes are what guys want. Like, so it's like, you know what? You're right, you can take some money from me. Like, and, like, what can I do about it? Like, I get, you got me there. But the issue, the reason they think it's such a win, girls like that, think it's such, like, a win to get a boyfriend or whatever, to take your boyfriend. She didn't take my boyfriend. She didn't do that, by the way. Also, she had a boyfriend this whole time. So I don't know why she's even, so whatever. But, like, the issue with those girls is they think that's a win, but they think that, like, a man is the only thing you can win in this life. That's why you're always gonna be only winning men. You're not gonna win money, because you're not gonna find a man who's gonna want to give you money. You're not. You're gonna find a man who gives you maybe V-Bucks at most. You're not gonna be winning in career. You're not gonna be winning in anything. If you think that's the only thing there is to win is a man, then that's the only thing you will win. So, at least I have a Discord server. I'm kidding. At least I have a Discord server. V-Bucks where putting self-worth in other humans. Oh boy, no. In the South, we call those girls the crystals, because the crystals always want to take your boyfriend, and they always have a smoking habit, and they like, hold on, let me do it. They always wear crop tops, but oops, I can't make my stomach go out, can I? Oh, I thought I could make my stomach bloated on purpose. This is much I could do. They have their stomach overlapping, and they always wear a crop top, and they're smoking. You're like, I took your man. I took him. Yeah. Sucks to suck, don't it? Farted. That's what we call those women. They're just crystals. They're always named Crystal. White Claw in the right hand. Oh yeah, and she always has a boyfriend in jail. They always have a boyfriend in jail. They always have a husband or a boyfriend in jail. Like, no, trust me, he exists. He exists, guys. He's just in prison right now. They framed him. That's what he told me. They framed him for pedophilia. You see this 2-year-old basically framed him for pedophilia, yep. Oh, yeah. Freaking toddler. The toddler was my daughter, by the way. This is kind of just a true story, low-key, like, but once you get experience with one crystal, you see them everywhere. They could be dressed up as gamer girls. They could be dressed up as pretty people, actually. They could be dressed up as anybody, but you'll still see them as a crystal. They're still a crystal. Once you know a crystal, you see them everywhere. That was dark, but I'm trying to get you in the mindset of how nasty these people actually are. That's why they get pregnant. Obviously, you gotta trap him first and then get the money. The thing about these crystals is they don't even go for money. They're just going for they're going for the validation that they get from taking somebody from a woman that, so okay, if you see a person that is better than you, has more followers, has better Discord server, let me not get so personal here, is prettier, has better hair, has a prettier face, cleans their nose, doesn't have boogers coming out of their eyes and nose, skinny or whatever. Let me stop being personal though. If you see someone better than you, a woman better than you, she's everything that you want to be, and you can take her man, then that means that must mean 2 + 2 = 5. That means that you are better than them. You're better than the woman. That means it doesn't matter if she's more successful than me, better than me, prettier than me, skinnier than me, healthier than me, cleaner than me. It doesn't matter all those things because I was able to take her man. That means I'm better. That's what goes on in their brain. That's what goes on in their brain. That's what goes on in a crystal's brain. I knew a crystal who used to discipline her kids by slamming their heads into the countertop. All of those kids turned out a little off. And when I say off, I mean I think they were all psychopaths. I think she beat the emotions out of them and they all became like, you want to feel bad because it's like, wow, you had a terrible life, but then when they grow up to be like, I'm not gonna get into what they did, but you know, when they grow up to be little psychos who roam this earth, horrible what happened to them, but like horrible what they started doing to other people when they got older. So it's a cycle. I would say you should have called CPS, but they weren't going anywhere regardless. That's all good. I was like the same age as them, and I didn't even know all this stuff till a little later. I was just like, what's wrong with these kids, Mom? And my mom told me the story. Nobody liked that girl. I didn't know anything about that girl. I didn't know anything about her, but she loved me. And I feel like I'm always, because I look so nice and stuff, and I always have this, like, I always smile at people, and they think that like, I'm the person to go to. So she would always come to me and be like, you're the only person who likes me here. And I'd be like, oh, what do you mean nobody? I would be like, nobody else likes you? What? Like, why are they? And she'd be like, yeah, they're all treating me so bad. They're all treating me so bad here. They just don't, they ain't talking to me. And I'm like, why? I had no idea she was slamming her kids' heads into the granite countertop. Well, I want to say granite. I don't know where she lived, but I didn't know that. Till later. At the end of the day, all that matters is you're here. All I knew about her was that she had some really crazy kids. Really, disturbing kids. Granite textured plastic. That's how I imagine it. I imagine it as that. that's why I think a lot of times I see, like, there could be a guy who's, like, mid, or, he might not have much going for him in the looks department, but he has a wife who loves him down, a girlfriend who loves him down, and he loves his girlfriend. They treat each other really well. I've known so many people with, like, relationships like that where women will be they would never have paid attention to him before he got into a relationship, but now they will like want the husband so bad they'll fiend for the husband. But in reality, it's because they're jealous of the wife. And if they could take the husband, that means they're better than the wife. They're better than another girl. They're better. They beat another girl. They won. Like, that's they're like, it doesn't matter all these great things that she has that I don't, because I was able to steal her man. I just want the streamer's attention. Oh, I'm sorry, Tubi Malwan. I didn't finish a fan fiction. I didn't. Oh my gosh. I should finish it on the plane. That would be a good plane activity to do. Oh my gosh. Forgot about the fan fiction. I'm such a horrible rememberer. Excuse me, guys.
Alarty, your father sneezes and coughs and you didn't even say God bless you, not even once. He coughs and he sneezes and you never say God bless you. Not even once. Not even once.
Guys!
Not even once, so Alarty.
I wasn't listening for those. Guys. Oh my god, my forehead is so shiny. Oh my gosh. Brusco, come on now. Not even once. Not even once? Okay, if I hear him sneeze again, I'll say bless you. Sneeze Code, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you so much. I think Brusco, I think Brusco has contributed all of this dono goal here. This one. I'm pretty sure all of this is attributed to Brusco. Wow. Thank you, Brusco, so much. Excuse me. I don't know who that is. Oh, sorry, I'm burping. I'm gonna make beans and rice today. Okay, guys. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Monday, but I have to go I'm going to take like a 15-hour trip to Virginia, get a U-Haul trailer, get all my clothes into the U-Haul trailer, drive all the way back up, and my whole family wants to help me, but it's like, my brothers have jobs and stuff, except for the one that I posted on my story. He's a bum. He does not have a job. He does nothing with his life. He contributes nothing to society, but the other ones, they have jobs and stuff. And anyway, so I was gonna bring my brothers, but I had to calculate like with everyone's schedules, but tomorrow was gonna be the day, right? Well, Apparently, there was a snowstorm where the storage unit was. A tree fell on to the power line. The way to get into the storage unit is an electric gate. That doesn't work because the power line is down. There's no way of us knowing if that electricity will get fixed by tomorrow morning when I need to go. I need to go at like 4 a.m., drive there at 4 a.m. So I don't know if I should go this week or this Friday or on Monday. I already booked a storage unit for Maryland. Yeah, so it's this whole thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go tomorrow. Maybe I could like look up the news. Okay, let's look up the news in that area. Tree fall on power line. Excuse me. Oh my god, I found the news articles. It's a mess. There's... Oh my god, apparently all over Virginia trees are falling on power lines. What even happened over there? I'm going through the news articles. Wait, okay. They said... Someone told the news, her power came back on around 4 p.m. Wednesday. For others in the region, it may be Friday night before service is restored. So it might not even get restored until tomorrow night. Wow, I'm gonna have to go on, Monday, I guess. Let's see another article. Trees everywhere, power lines, it's a mess. That's the quote. It doesn't say when they're gonna restore. What the heck? Sorry guys, I'm reading the news. An unforeseen amount of time? They don't know when they're gonna get it back. Wow guys, it looks like my trip tomorrow's canceled. Looks like it's all canceled. I know, I can't believe I found it either. It's kind of like a town, a small town in the middle of nowhere. Low-key, so... Do I look like I'm balding, guys? Hi, Harlots. I feel like I never said hi to you. Did she say her trip to Mars was canceled because of power line, or am I losing my mind? You might be losing your mind because I never said that. Gosh, I can't believe my forehead has been out all stream. This is terrible. Mind loss. Check. Oh, thank you for saying I don't look like I'm balding. That really meant a lot to me. Bring my baby hairs down so it doesn't look too bald. Oh my god, this even makes me look even more balded. Oh gosh. Big foreheads matter. Whatever. I'm gonna go to Turkey and get my forehead reduced. I don't care what you say, I'm getting it reduced in Turkey. You know what? I should just go to Turkey instead of Costa Rica. And get a new hairline. So upset. The Ellie video is not doing well on TikTok. I mean Instagram. No one even cares about my Ellie edit. I worked on it all day. I worked on it all day. Why is everyone saying me and Ellie look alike? Flop video. What a flop. I'm gonna have to go euthanize Ellie now that her videos are not producing likes. Great going, everyone who didn't like Ellie's edit. I'm gonna have to euthanize her now. I'm gonna have to find an animal testing company to give her to. Have you ever seen the dark junkie version of me on TikTok? No. I've seen a lot of versions though. So many people are tagging me in so many videos and they're like, this person looks like you, this person looks like you. And I'm honestly like disturbed by some of the things, creatures, and characters I'm compared to. Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I were you, I'd cut out my wrists. Extra tatted all over her body, oh. I'm really excited for Costa Rica. I haven't learned any Spanish, but that's okay. Actually, that's not okay. I'm going to try to learn some Spanish. I've been wanting, every time I want to use time to work on Spanish, I have to look at Airbnbs instead, because they keep canceling Airbnbs saying like, oh, somebody already booked a trip for those days. Then why did it say those days were available? Huh? Riddle me that. And also, like, me and Mel actually picked out like some really nice places. Also, there's like ones that we can't agree on too. Like there's this one I love so much but she hates. And then there's ones that she loves so much that I hate. But there's some that we both love and those ones are getting canceled. Oh my god, I started watching Deadpool and Wolverine. I only watched a little bit of it. Actually, I'm enjoying it because it's kind of like a comforting movie. I don't know why. I never, but you guys know I never really liked Deadpool. I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds' humor. Personally, I'm going to Costa Rica on the first week of March. Not a huge fan of Ryan Reynolds, but you know what I really wasn't a huge fan of? I was grieving when Wolverine died. I was in grief. I was beside myself. I was heartbroken. And now they just make a movie where it's like a funny thing that he died and they're just using his skeleton like it's hilarious. And oh, it doesn't matter that he died because we can just pull a new Wolverine from the multiverse. The multiverse is so overused. They literally created the multiverse. These companies created the multiverse in their series or movies or franchises just so that they would have more content and they could kill off characters and bring them back. But you know what? No one actually likes that. No one enjoys it. No one is actually going to be sad when the characters die because you just want to bring them back all the time. That's why I like Game of Thrones. They only revived one person from the dead. And And Wolverine, I feel like I just love Wolverine too much. Wolverine has always been a serious character. The movies have always been serious. It's always been serious. And then they try to mix him in with this stupid humor. This stupid Ryan Reynolds humor. And it's like, just made it much less fun, cool. He dug up Wolverine's body in the beginning. Let me just spoil the very beginning for you. And then was like basically playing with the skeleton, using a skeleton to kill bad guys. Like, oh, okay. And all of it was jokes. Like, all of it was just constant jokes. And it's like, what? Wolverine dying is nothing to joke about. It's never a joking matter. It's never funny. When he died, a part of me died. So why are you making jokes about Wolverine dying, huh? It's never funny. Broke people should never laugh. Yeah, he sacrificed himself and died. And they think it's so funny to make jokes about it. I don't think it's funny. I think, yeah, it was a poetic ending to all of these Wolverine movies that I was attached to. I was very attached to all of them. They're my favorite superhero movies. I've always said the X-Men movies are my favorite. My favorite like superhero of all time is like Mystique. I love Mystique. I wish I could change my form. If I could have any superpower, it would be to change, like, shapeshift, basically. I don't even want to hear about Hulk Ragnarok. What is that about? Well, Thor Ragnarok. I did watch that, and Thor Ragnarok was okay. It's okay that they made it funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it was weird though. Like, I don't like when it's so clear that the people who made the first movie of the series, are completely different from the people who make the second or third movie, because it's like, okay, the first one was serious, now it's a comedy. The first one had one acting style, now you've told the actors to turn into comedians. I don't find that something that I can like attach myself to when I'm watching. Yeah, exactly, Don Zerius. I agree. After Thor Ragnarok, Marvel committed to overly relying on funny haha. Literally. And I liked Thor Ragnarok. I did think it was like, okay, like, you weren't, was Thor a comedian before? No, he wasn't. Why'd you change it? But it was entertaining enough for me. And then they just couldn't stop. They couldn't help themselves. Everything had to be a joke. And now they've wrapped up their stupid humor into the one thing that I am sensitive about. The one thing that I don't want their hands anywhere near. Is Wolverine and the X-Men. And they made that girl, Wolverine's daughter, was like the best actress. She was so good, like, she was so serious and scary. And then they had her, I haven't finished, by the way, the Deadpool Wolverine movie, but then they had her like reunite with Wolverine. Sorry, spoiler alert. She reunited with Wolverine and was like this. Like, she just stared at him a little, but she wasn't like, she had no emotional reaction. She had no like it was just like one moment of her being like looking at him, and then they started making jokes. Like, they would have like and it actually doesn't mix well. I don't think it mixed well. I don't think like them taking like the serious, like, it's funny, yes, to have serious characters in a comedy or whatever. It's funny. but not characters who you've become attached to, because like the reason I liked X-Men is because they had like some elements of realism. Like it wasn't, you were never feeling like they were catering to kids watching X-Men, which even when I was a kid I didn't like I didn't like the Avengers movies where it's like, okay, you're clearly making this for 10-year-olds like me. You clearly only have a certain amount of curse words you can say in the movie before you have to turn it to rated R. You can only say a certain amount of curse words in a PG-13 movie, and like it's obvious. It's obvious what you're like. It's not. So yeah, I've always didn't like movies like that. I liked the X-Men because it felt a little more realistic. It wrote the characters well. It had the characters' emotions playing out well and stuff or whatever. Like they all had complex characters. So you don't really get that with the Avengers. You kind of do in the old Marvel movies, like the originals. Like I felt like that when I was watching Captain America, kind of. Iron Man movies. The Iron Man movies were so good. I want to rewatch them. And then it just became a comedy. Everything is about jokes. They think they have so many jokes. Everything is so funny to them. You know what's funny? You want to hear a joke? Overworking your special effects employees to the point of death and exhaustion, and they all kill themselves because you're overworking them. And the entire movie is CGI. You want everything to be CGI, and they all have to do it in like 1 week. Isn't that funny? I hate what Marvel has become, because when I was a kid I loved Marvel. I love Marvel so much. I was obsessed with them. Wrote so many like comics about like Marvel. I loved it. X-Men had good character development. Yes, it had good character development. They paid attention to the characters' personalities. Now, all the characters have the same personalities. They all do. And they're all just like funny. They all have the same style. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Okay, sometimes it's funny. Sometimes they get me. Sometimes it's funny. But I don't like the principle. That's what I don't like. I saw the first Spider-Man in theaters. I think the Spider-Man movies were kind of the downfall. Like Thor Ragnarok was kind of like tasteful, funny in a way, I guess. Like it was like a little bit like like I laughed, thought it was enjoyable. Little weird that it went from like kind of a semi-serious series. Like there would be some jokes about Thor, right? Like there was that joke where he was trying to hold a coffee mug, I think. What was he doing in the cat? Like it was like haha, like, but he wasn't a comedian. Then the Spider-Man movie was just awful. The multiverse movie I saw in theaters, it was okay. It wasn't great. Dude, imagine me, who's, from an older generation and grew up with the 80s, 90s comics movies. The legacy is tarnished by the new comedic but superficial, still commercial successful approach. Literally! I can't even imagine being you. I can't, like, it's hard enough being me, but imagine being you. Like, who knew the even older versions of all of these? Yeah, I was too young. I'm pretty sure those movies came out when I was born, but those were the first Spider-Man movies I saw, and those were my favorite. I know everyone likes the Andrew Garfield ones, but my favorite was the Tobey Maguire ones. I don't know why. Maybe I just, because they're the first ones I saw. But yeah. Imagine yourself in, let's say, 20, 30 years. I don't know what they will do to your beloved movie stories. Imagine they take Game of Thrones and they try to do the same thing with it. Oh my god. Oh, I should have spoke. Oh, I'm nauseous. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, guys, I need an aspirin. Oh my god. If I die of old age, here's a message to the younger generation. If I die of old age or whatever, hopefully, of old age, and later on, 100 years from now, they start making Game of Thrones comedy movies for, like, commercial purposes, dig me up from my grave, hire a Haitian voodoo bringer from the dead person who can bring people up from the dead to bring me out of my rest to come back alive so I can create a bomb and stop them from tarnishing the Game of Thrones franchise. Carmaxlla Oppenheimer, the zombie. Hypothetically. In Minecraft. Oh my god, gosh. Imagine Lord of the Rings. Armadillo Rodeo! Armadillo Rodeo, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Oh my gosh. Armadillo Rodeo. Literally, hold on. Armadillo Rodeo. So much pink on the board. I'm wearing the outfit you got. Armadillo Rodeo. Oh wait, I need to put the underscore. Armadillo Rodeo. I'm wearing the outfit you got. And I love it. It's so comfortable. Now it's going to be the next thing that I can never take off. Fit check. This is the fit. Okay. Wait, the Okay, that was not meant to happen. So, it has this on the arm, have a tiger going up the arm. And it has a tiger on the back leg. So, yeah, this is the fit. And then this is the, has a little hoodie back here. Which I'm not going to mess up my hair with. Hypothetically, I will destroy the entire universe in all realms of reality. Who is your spider? I want to see. Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew I'm glad no one is saying Andrew Garfield because, like, low key, I didn't really enjoy him as Spider-Man. Miles Morales. I didn't mind Miles Morales. I actually really enjoyed Miles Morales. Because I saw so much controversy on Twitter about it. It was a very controversial thing that he was black. They made Spider-Man black and then it was very controversial, but has anyone ever thought, it's always controversial when they make, like, a normally white character black, but has anyone ever stopped to think, this? Maybe it's, oh my god, Cowboy! Cowboy! Thank you for subscribing! Getting the fit is something else. Thank you! Thanks to Armadillo Rodeo for getting it. Thank you to Armadillo. Thank you so much for subscribing. Has anyone ever considered this? Maybe, just maybe, they're not doing it because they're woke. Maybe they're not doing it because they're, like, infected with this woke mind virus. Maybe it's not because of that. But actually, they're doing it because they know it's going to make people mad and cause controversy. And it's like marketing. They know whatever they're making because they're, you know, abusing their writers and stuff. They're whatever they're making is going to be crap. That's why Disney is always remaking stuff. That's why they're always remaking stuff, because they they're always overworking the writers and they're only thinking about money, not quality. So the easiest way to market is actually just to create controversy. And they don't care if that controversy comes at the expense of, like, what's her name? Haley Bailey? They don't care if that controversy comes at the expense of the actual actors. To them, it's just marketing. They don't care that the black actors that they hire are going to be treated horribly by, like, the world and everyone's going to hate them. They don't care about that. They don't care. To them, it's marketing. It's never, I don't think it was ever about them being woke or being inclusive. Literally, it was never about that. It was just about, also, I think also, oh, what's her name? Because I always get her confused with Haley Bailey. Haley Berry. I think her name is Haley Bailey. I get them confused so bad. I always got Ariana and Rihanna confused. Okay, she actually, like, I don't know if they were just doing that because I thought she was a really good Ariel, actually. I think she looks like, she has, like, the Ariel look. But I really think that they're just doing it to create controversy, and I think it's, like, messed up, if anything, to the actors. Because then you have people being, like, so racist and so horrible to the actors. They know what they're doing. Also, there was one where it was, like, Romeo and Juliet with Tom Holland. It was, like, a Broadway play. I was just seeing all this on Twitter. And it was Tom Holland as Romeo, and it was a black girl. I don't know her name because I've never seen her before, but she was playing Juliet. They know what they were doing when they hired that poor girl. They know what they're doing. It wasn't to be woke. It wasn't to be inclusive. They were doing it because they knew it was going to create this huge controversy. And everyone, she got bullied so bad they had to change the actress. So bad. Yeah, Haley Bailey, Haley Berry, Haley Bieber. I don't think it's about being woke, guys. I think it's quite literally the opposite of being woke. I think they know exactly what they're doing, and they're hiring these poor actors. It's like, as an actor, like, people will always say, like, just turn the role down. Like, just turn it, like, if you know if you know it was, like, messed up for you with, like, your skin color or whatever you have going on, if you know it was messed up for you to play that character, you should have turned the role down. Well, okay, for starters, most actors aren't really even told what they're gonna be in. Like, a lot of, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna be told you're gonna play Ariel, I'm sure, but a lot of times actors don't even really know exactly, like, they're kind of given a description, but it's very vague. Second of all, like, actors kind of just take what they can get. They're kind of like employees. It's kind of like a Chick-fil-A worker. You do go to the Chick-fil-A workers and you're like, you menace to society, you're working for a homophobic fast food chain. I hate you. You could have just turned the job. Like, no, it's a job. Like, you're not going to be yelling at the employees. That's kind of how I see actors. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just, like, not knowledgeable enough about it, but that's always how I've kind of seen it. So I never look at an actor and be like, you could have turned the role down. You should have known. You're black. You should have known to turn the role down. Like, that's what they expect them to say. So that's why they hate the actors. No, I think that they know what they're doing. These like companies are not that dumb. They really are not. These franchises are not dumb. Disney is not that dumb. They know their movies are crappy. They know their movies are awful nowadays. Hi, cowboy. They know that they'll never. They know they'll never live up to like what they used to be, at least with the structure of how they're doing everything right now. All they care about is money and pushing things out, pushing product out as fast as possible. It's not like movies and stuff, they're not art to these people, they are product. And if there's something that they could do to market that product easily with no cost to them at all whatsoever, so many people I saw on Twitter who hated the Ariel movie because she was black. She black. Like, they're just so... That's how I imagine them saying, she's black. So many people who hated it actually went to go see the movie so that they could go and complain about it on Twitter afterwards. They actually went to go see the movie. Disney knows they're gonna do that. Disney knows. They know. They know that all of these like commentary YouTubers, like right wing or whatever, commentary YouTubers are going to go and see the movie so that they can go and complain about it. They know. And you can go on Twitter and complain all you want and say like, well, they could have just made a movie with a black character. They didn't need to replace a white character with a black character. You can go complain all you want. That's just publicity to them. That's not a suggestion to them. That's not constructive criticism. That's publicity. That's marketing. That's part of their marketing strategy. I don't know why I've never seen anyone talk about this ever, but like immediately from the very beginning, I've been saying this since the movie came out. From the very beginning, I saw through it. I never seen anyone say this, but like this is what I've always seen. They know what they're doing. And I feel like it's terrible because then the actor who gets the hate? Is it Disney, the faceless corporation? Is it Mickey Mouse? Is it Walt Disney's grave or his head, his frozen head? No, it's the actor. It's Haley Bailey. Haley Bailey. It's the actor. Which I think is so messed up. So messed up. And you know what? These actors should be turning down the roles because they're being used. They're being used. And that is the only reason I think they should turn down the roles. Because they're literally being used for a marketing strategy. It was the acting in the woke, strong, independent woman who hates women. Was that what they were doing in the Ariel movie? Gosh, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the movie. But, yeah, you know what? I don't enjoy, woke commentary either in movies, I'm not gonna lie. I don't enjoy it. Because it's like you can't really sit down and enjoy it. You now, feel like... I think there's some movies who do it, in a tasteful way, but then there's some that are just, it's so unnatural. And it's like, oh, okay. I go... we get it. We get it. Okay. I don't think the corporations, as much as I hate them, are to blame for the hatred coming towards them. It's more on the crappy people who feel the need to say something about it with their sunglasses on and their pickup on. No, for sure. I'm not saying these people... I'm saying... I'm not even blaming the corporations as... Okay, maybe it sounds like I am, but... The people who are too stupid to see through it, I'm trying to get to those people. If you're too stupid to see through what they're really doing, everything is a conspiracy to you. Everything is a plot, a ploy. Everything is something deeper going on except for this. Except for this. In this scenario, it's just like the actor is a horrible person for taking the role from a white person. But no, those people are so stupid. I'm literally talking about them. I'm literally talking about, like, they're stupid for a lot of reasons. But I'm just saying something I haven't seen people call them stupid for yet, which is you're stupid for not seeing what's, like, the kind of going on. Like, you're stupid for not seeing the marketing. Like, they did this once, then they did it again, then they keep doing. They know that it's gonna get hate, so they keep doing it because it's just marketing. Oh my god, the Snow White movie. I also kind of get it too. Like, these are movies that we grew up with, and then they just kind of, like, cast people who don't look at all how we expect. Like don't look at all like how we had them in our head. And I guess I never really got into, like, I never actually watched many of the Disney princess movies. I didn't. So I was never super attached to the characters. So I'm trying to, like, put myself in the mindset of, like, you know what, like, maybe some people are upset because, like, these movies meant a lot to them, and then they hired, like, a model for what's her, the evil witch in Snow White, and then they hired, I don't think that Rachel Zegler is ugly. She's obviously not ugly, but I think if you look at her in other movies, she's actually way prettier in other movies than she was in Snow White. It's like they purposefully tried to make her ugly. They tried to, it was like they tried to make her ugly in the pictures that they, like, published. And then, like, she actually, it almost looked like effort went into making her ugly. So, I mean, I was never, like, super attached to these movies. In fact, I actually tried watching some of the, like, Ariel and Snow White when I was a little kid, and I got scared of them and I stopped watching them midway through. But so I've never been, like, had an attachment, but I guess, like, I could see, like, why people would be really attached to these characters. Like, I could see that. I mean, like, in my brain, I'm like, it's kid movies and everyone's mad about kid movies, but I guess these people were kids when they watched it. Um, this is really causing a big discourse. Apparently, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, then yeah. Um, Barbie was also really controversial. And I loved Barbie. I thought it was great. Um, I can't remember why it was controversial. Because of Ben Shapiro's notes he wrote down. Checks Ben Shapiro's notes. Oh, it was because woman. I don't know. I don't know what he was mad about. Because of woke. I know, you're right, Armadillo Rodeo. Like, Musically and TikTok, that's true. I enjoyed Barbie, although I am a straight man and I watched it like 3 times just to forget about reality and have a good time. It was a fun movie. It was like a kid movie made for adults, if that makes sense. Um, I think people, like, misconstrued the meaning. Oh, that's what it was. It was people saying, like, men evil, women good. I think that's what it was. because they thought it was like about men being evil and women being good. People are way too sensitive. Low key. Low key, that's like, I don't think that was the message. If you watch it, see, according to my calculations, if you watch it all the way to the end, actually, the moral of the story is that Barbie actually made, like, you know, Ken feel invalidated or whatever, and like, and Barbie admitted her mistakes in the way that she treated Ken too. So, like, it was not about men bad and women good. If you watch it all the way and you think about like the meaning of it. There really, Don Vito, was he really upset about that? I didn't think of it in that way. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell him. Yeah, Ken was underwritten, but he had not so much of a change like Barbie did. Then they did Ken dirty. And Adam. Oh, Adam. I was like, who's Adam? Oh. They need to have a Ken movie, too. I would need to see that in theaters. Oh, it's not serious. I think they did think that, like, women dialogue was, like, too woke, too. Like, the part where they're like, if you... It was like, it was like, it really is true, though. Like, that really is how a lot of girls feel. And just because you can't, like, empathize with it doesn't mean, like, that message doesn't resonate with a lot of people. Like, that where she was like, if you're... What was even the monologue? But it's true. It's true as a girl. Like, it really is true. Like, there's nothing where people will be happy about. Like, that is true. Like, and I realized that when I was really young. And in a way, it's kind of like freeing. It's like, okay, people are going to literally hate you no matter what you do. You're just going to have to pick something that you enjoy and just accept you're going to be hated for it. Like if you don't have kids, then you're just like this woke cat lady, you're gonna die alone. If you do have kids, then you let yourself go, and it's like this. No matter what you do, no matter what you do, so you just have to pick something that, like I said, you know what, you're gonna get hated for anything. That's not a fart. See, I can redo it. It was my hand. Wait, redo it. No! Wait! No, I started sweating. Wait, I can redo it. No, I was rubbing my hand down the chair. That was not... Guys, you have to believe me. I can redo it. Guys. I can redo it. That wasn't a fart. No, that wasn't a fart. I don't even fart like that. I don't even fart. You know, redo it. It was. I was like pushing my hand down. Guys, you have to believe me. Guys, you have to believe me. I wouldn't. Do you think I would just fart on stream and be like staring off into the distance and not be embarrassed about it at all? I would just zone out and fart like a maniac? Gosh. This can't be. You guys really don't think I'm like that, do you? Anyways, I gotta go make beans and rice for my family. To go make beans and rice for my family so they don't starve to death in this cold winter. Thanks for listening to my rant about the Wolverine thing. It just made me so mad. I'm really sad about my earring. I don't know. Okay, can we try one more time? One more time. This legitimately can't be happening to me. Do I have a smaller, like, one by any chance? This is thicker. Okay, let's try one more time. Wait, what Wolverine thing? What I was talking about? Well, the movie. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. And was kind of appalled by it. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing. I want to watch more. It was comforting. I liked it. Guys, I'm trying. I'm new to this community. My name is Bobinski. How are you? Nice to meet you. Hi, Bobsinski. Nice to meet you too. Sorry guys, I'm trying so desperately. I can't accept that my earring closed up. It's like the thinnest piece of skin. Probably as thin as like plastic wrap.
ORT, please, for the love of God, I've asked you so many times to stop stabbing me. Please stop stabbing me. Please stop stabbing me. I'm just an ear on a head trying to survive without being stabbed. Please stop stabbing me. Please, ORT.
You are going to provide a hole for my earring. It's the last thing I make you do. Whatever. How is this one perfectly fine then? How can I just easily put this one in but not the other one? I got them pierced at the same time. See, it works. Oh gosh. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no life, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no life, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no life, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me. When is the 16th? I mean 18th. A Tuesday. This can't be. This can't be. Guys, I think next Tuesday I'm gonna have to stream early that day. because I'm going to an event. Yes, it's true, an event. You may hate me, but it ain't alright. Bye, bye, bye. Wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. Whatever. I don't know when the event starts, but it's gonna be a fancy event. And I had these fancy, like they're so versatile. You can wear them anywhere. They're like white and gold high heels. They're classy yet versatile, and they're classy. Like I could wear them to this event because it's a, like, you know, fancy event, full of fancy people, and and I decided to leave them in LA, because I was like, it's not like I'm gonna go anywhere where I need these, and then boom, I get invited to like a prestigious event by my dad. So I was thinking, I had these earrings, and I need my earrings to be opened so that I can wear these earrings to this event. I was gonna have to go buy a dress because I don't have any dress that is appropriate for this occasion, but I got these earrings. Okay. Earrings. Okay. Necklace. Okay. No, Lawrence. It's not true, guys. Don't listen to Lawrence. Don't listen to Lawrence. He's lying. He's lying, guys. He's lying. He always lies about me. Always lies. That's his favorite thing to do, is lie about me. So much jewelry. I wish I had a jewelry organizing thing, and it's all just like fake jewelry, of course, but okay. I have to go make dinner. My mom's about to get home and be like, why did you not make dinner? Okay, guys. Bye. I will see you guys Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. On Saturday. Just another player in a game for two. You may hate me unless I have to travel to Virginia on Saturday. In that case, then I'll stream on Friday, which I just realized might be a possibility. Thank you so much to everybody on the board. Thank you so much to Mecha Steam, Pineapple Minute, Sushi Roll, Briscoe, Armadillo Rodeo, and Cowboy. Special thanks to Armadillo Rodeo for getting this outfit. That's my new favorite outfit. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to everyone watching. Thank you to everyone engaging in my conversations and not thinking that what I'm talking about is boring, because all of my stuff I'm really interested in. And then when it makes me sad when nobody wants to like makes me sad if like everyone is like uninterested in what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, bye everybody. Thank you for watching. Good night, Briscoe. Good night, Lawrence. Good night, Squabbershaw. Good night, Sushi Roll. Good night, Nathan. Good night, Lawrence, Harlots, Jades. Good night, Jack Hag. Good night, Don Zirius. Good night, Armadillo Rodeo. Good night, Joseph. Thank you to Joseph. I don't know why I'm thinking. I'm kidding. Good night, everyone. TTYL. Talk to you later. That's what that means if you didn't know. Good night, John Wilson. Enjoyed the Marvin rant. Thank you for enjoying it, because I was needing to get that out of my system. Good night, Mike Moore. Good night, Sushi. Buenas nachos, guys. Bye. My birthday is May. I will not forget it. Bye, guys. My ear hurts for some reason. You may hate me, but it ain't no life. Bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no life. Bye, bye, bye. I haven't told my parents I'm going to Colombia. I'm so scared. Why would your ear hurt? I don't know. My ear does that sometimes. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Oh, let me take this off. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no life. Bye, bye, bye. Ah, my... Guys, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Why are they separate? You probably tell your parents that you're going into class. I haven't told them yet because they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad, guys. I can't tell them that. I shouldn't have posted that freaking Ellie picture. Now I'm in my flop era. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it. That's what I'm gonna... I never delete posts, but at this one instance, it performed so bad on Instagram. It's atrocious. I'm deleting it. I can't even have such a flop in my feed. Okay, guys, bye. I'm gonna go make dinner. Ciao! Yeah, and I'm gonna euthanize Ellie for not getting me enough likes. Sacrifice Ellie stream. So, guys, the next stream I'm gonna do is gonna be sacrificing Ellie. Okay, bye, guys.